Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Nahid, back to watch more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 1, Episode 4, titled Broca Divide. Woo-wee, let's get this show going, you guys. I'm super stoked, super excited. Man, like I said, I'm loving all the comments from all you guys. You guys just, like, really stoked to watch the series with me, and I feel like I feel like I have invited a really awesome fandom into my channel because, I mean, everybody that keeps telling me that they love the show, they've seen it, they said they've seen it several times, and I just like look through it. Let's say 10 episodes, 10 seasons with 20 episodes each. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of episodes, man. That's a lot, for real. It kind of reminds me of Supernatural a little bit, because Supernatural was like really fucking long. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that show. It's like 15 seasons, but like 20. Yeah, it's a longin', boy, and it's not like 30-minute episodes, like 45-minute episodes. So there's a lot going on. Regardless of all that, I'm still excited. I love long journeys. If you guys didn't know that, I love it when a series is really long. A lot of world building, a lot of they flush out a lot of things, you know. And yeah, I'm excited for it, man. The last episode we saw was called Emancipation, which is pretty sick. It was about like Mongols that descended through the Stargate and never really got over some of the Mongol, you know, caveats and whatnot of what they used to be like. So it was very genius. I liked it a lot, man. This one is titled Broca Divide. I don't know what Broca Divide means. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. You know, I'm ready to check it out. You know, let's get this show on the road. But most of all, thank you all for being here. The comments, the likes, the subscribes, they definitely help. Hit that bell for notifications. Please, if you guys would, check out my Patreon. I would love to continue this journey with you guys as long as I can. But, you know, if I got to not be able to react to other things, I won't be able to do that. You feels me? So, you know, right now, I think I'm doing $3 and you're 2 weeks ahead, $7 and you're 4+ weeks ahead. I'll be doing double drops at the beginning of every month so people can get ahead. There'll be more double drops along the way because I know this is a very long series and I don't want to sit here and like hold the whole series for you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. I want to continuously make this thing be able to come out more and more and more. But currently right now, you guys got to understand, like, it's just me editing most of this stuff and I watch a lot of other shows. And then I have 2 other editors, and I'm barely paying them anything right now. Like, it's very minuscule what I do for them. And they're doing this mostly out of their love of their own, love of me and love of what they do. So with everything that's going on, it's like, it's not the easiest to get, you know, like, stupid far ahead on these 45-minute episodes. You know what I mean? Like, my goal is to catch Patreon up 4 episodes ahead this week, but I just know I'm going to be losing my freaking mind doing so. So I'm definitely losing my fucking mind. I'm definitely losing my mind. But, you know, I'm going to do it because that's what I do. I'm here to make sure that we, you know, I mean, I just want to entertain you guys. I just want to make sure you guys are having fun with me. I want to make sure that, you know, it's a fun thing for all of us, but I don't want to lose my mind either. You feels me? So that's why, like, after I get these 4 ahead, I'm going to be doing 1 a week. And then, you know, maybe if time permits, if I get more editors, we can add more onto the schedule and get more out there. Because this is a long show. I do understand that. I'm not trying to, like, hold episodes back, but it's also, like, what I can do at this current time. You feel me? So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for hearing all that out if you guys did. I know most of you guys usually skip this and go right into the series. But, hey, for those of you who did, I hope you guys understand, all right? Like I said, like I always say, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Let's get the show going, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Captain Carter's computer model has thus far extrapolated only one set of symbols from the Abydos cartouche that contains these 3 glyphs.
Okay.
Let me guess. That's where we're going.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
It has been designated P3X797.
Couldn't we call this planet something that's a little easier to remember?
Yeah, seriously.
It's based on a binary code the computer uses for extrapolation. Well, the Mount probe has lights on it, doesn't it?
We think they were broken during transport through the gate.
Why are you...
This is crazy. We don't know what could be there.
Exactly.
Come through.
Like, for real, man. What the fuck, cuz? Like, come on, man. It's all right. All right. Why was that colonel looking at Teos like that?
We'll go through first. You watch our lovely backsides, remember?
Live it your way, flyboy.
Fly boy. Hey, man. Navy's and Marines, man, you know. No. Air Force.
Fire as soon as they see the light of their eyes, if you know what I mean. You want that? Give us 10.
Hell yeah, dude. O'Neill. O'Neill's very, yeah, he's smart, man. They see some. Cavemen? Looking like cavemen to me. Look like people to me. Hey, a lot of you guys have complimented me on my setup. I know, man. I got the best one, right? I know I do. Hey, I've been doing this reaction shit for a minute, yo. So, like, I kind of like, you know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like, you know, if I wanted to watch, you know, you gotta find shortcuts. You know, you gotta think outside of the box, fam. You know what I mean? And especially me being like, you know, a seasoned reactor, but like starting from scratch, I gotta do things that others are not doing to make myself be better than the rest of them, you know? And I'm not trying to be, yeah, I am being cocky about it, but I got to. I do think I have the best setup out of everybody. I mean, I do think I'm also the best reactor out of everybody, but that's just my opinion, you know? You all can decide on that one or not, you know? Gotta have that little, what is it? Alpha mentality. I'm definitely not the smartest tool in the shed, but I react really fucking good. Sharpest tool in the shed. See, there you go, I told you. But I'm really excited to make new friends and have this ongoing relationship through this show with you all. I'm very excited for that. I'm very humbled, to be honest.
They don't look completely Homo sapien.
Are you Homo erectus?
The larger brow, which would imply Homo erectus, but then again, they'd have canine teeth. No, that's how prehistoric males probably always had sex forcibly.
Yeah, well, I call it rape. I think we should stop it.
It is rape. It's kind of fucked up, but hey, man, you know, that's probably how it was done from back in the day. Straight up.
Only the gods come through the Stargate. I think they're talking about us. Probably start getting used to this kind of treatment.
Oh, for crying out loud. We're not gods. Get up.
He's the realist. I love it.
Perhaps they wish.
Oh, shit. Never mind. You got civilization. Is that a minotaur?
They are the touched. They were unfortunate enough to be cursed by the Heelksha.
They're gods of the earth.
Gods of the underworld. Evil gods.
Gotcha.
When was the last time the good gods came around?
It has been at least a generation.
A generation.
Wow. Does that mean let's dip out?
Sounds like the Goulds aren't here and haven't been for some time. In that case, gear up. We'll move out in 15 minutes.
Well, we should stay a while longer and study the society, learn how they've evolved the Minoan culture.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of all this stuff. But art appreciation is not what this mission is about.
Kind of,
Get your gear together.
I'm on both sides of the fence on this one, because it's like, yeah, why not learn a little bit? But then it's like they're putting themselves in danger too, you know what I mean, right? Or like that, they're leaving? That sucks, kind of a little. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, they could have learned a lot from being there, maybe.
Sir, I know I'm a guest at this party, but I have to protest.
Let me guess, Doctor, this is the science versus military discussion.
Yes.
What better opportunity to study the Broca Divide?
What?
Excuse me.
Broca Divide. Pierre-Paul Broca was a 19th century anthropologist. He founded modern craniometry to study craniums and brains and to
What's wrong with
compare
that guy?
the life and intelligence between early species of mankind.
You've already won the argument.
But I have to insist that you. What? I've already won?
The President agrees with you.
Or what?
He's asked that we evaluate the scientific and cultural value of each mission.
Who is this president? He's so dope.
Yes.
That's great.
What's wrong with this guy?
Johnson, take your seat.
What the fuck? What is his deal? What's wrong with that guy? Did I miss an episode? Hey man, who is this president, man? He's dope, bro. Hell yeah. Maybe they should have stayed, bro. Oh man, a hot Richard Dean Anderson out of the shot. Let me see. What's going on?
Carter, what's gotten into you?
That'd be hard for me to stop that, bro. I'll be real with you.
Trying to seduce me.
Oh, you poor man.
Oh, exactly.
No, it wasn't like
It means I care about her. She's my friend.
Uh-oh.
that.
No.
She's not yours to care about.
What the hell are you talking about?
Samantha.
Oh man, he got it too. What is going on? I think everybody's affected, bro. I think everybody should be. Everybody's affected.
The question is, why haven't you and Mr. Teal come down with the symptoms?
Mr. Teal'c's symbiote probably protects him.
That would be likely.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Dr. Tex?
Are you saying we could have brought a new plague to this planet? No one comes in or goes out until we get a handle on this.
Hammond is the shit. He's a smart mother. He good, bro. He good in my book. He too good in my book. So if this was contagious, how are they not getting it by touching? I don't know. I'm like, like I said, I think a little too deep into the shit sometimes.
I think you should order in an armored division to set up a second line of defense.
It's like a zombie thing almost.
The touched are frightened by your loud with weapons. We can easily subdue them.
I love him. I love Teo, dude. He's grown on to be probably one of my favorites. This is dope, man. I'm like literally like 4 episodes in. I'm just already enjoying myself like very hard. That's what she said. Like, you know how some things just kind of drag a little bit and you just watch. I don't find this draggy at all. I just find this very entertaining. And it's like a really old show too. It's just like they do a really good job of like, not good. He's trying to communicate.
So you are still in there somewhere.
Feels like a dream.
All we can tell is that it seems to mess with body chemicals, all of them. Testosterone levels skyrocket, thus the aggressive behavior.
Sounds like a zombie. I'm serious, man. They should have,
Experiment on you.
Damn. He's badass, bruh. He's badass in my book. Taeyuk about to handle the fuck out of this. Watch.
She is among the touched. She can no longer function amongst us.
They just get rid of. I mean, they didn't have enough technology, man. So they just throw, I get it.
I must ask you to leave.
Move.
If you will not help me find my friend, then I must have a sample of your blood.
What happens now, man? What's he gonna do? Okay, Teal. Oh, wow. He got this. He learned how to do it. How is the doctor not affected? They left Daniel behind? He left, well.
As I said before, this microbe is a histaminolytic. It feeds on histamine. The untouched have no histamine in their bodies, so the organism couldn't survive in them. Both Dr. Jackson and I have acute rhinitis caused by severe allergies.
Explain.
I take strong antihistamines every day. So did Dr. Jackson.
Oh.
I have no histamine for the microbe to feed on. We have to try mega doses of chlorpheniramine maleate on someone and see if it works.
Here you go for it. You gonna do it.
I thought you might say that.
Damn, man.
The dose required.
There you go. You feel better.
Colonel O'Neill?
Lucy, I'm home.
I am not Lucy.
Is that his saying? Everybody,
Reference to an old
they say he says some things. Is that the one?
the door.
The guns are loaded with tranquilizer darts filled with chlorpheniramine.
Yeah, they about to go save that whole planet. Yeah, I don't think he could have gotten that in there, man. He was ready to move. You feels me? He's ready to move. He's ready to bounce.
Let him pass.
Yeah, he did beat y'all's asses. Take your blood. It's kind of fucked up. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
He's back. He's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Explain. We know how to lift the curse.
It's a pretty good episode. I liked it. Probably one of the more filler ones, I think. But, it is what it is. I wonder if yeah, nah, I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, it's just bad thoughts. Did they? She was out,
You have done it, my lord. Thank you.
We'll teach you how to take care of the rest.
Good deeds.
Sir?
Yeah.
About my earlier behavior. I wasn't myself.
Oh, Carter, I don't even remember your earlier behavior.
You don't?
No, I was infected too, remember?
Right. Good, I'm glad.
Oh, he remembers.
By the way, how's the wound?
Wound?
I understand you got stabbed in the stomach or
Oh, yeah, it's nothing. But any left, there won't even be a scar.
something? Oh, good. I was concerned.
You were?
Sure. If it doesn't heal properly, you'll never wear that sweet little tank top number again.
Oh, he got her, dude. He does remember. That's hilarious. A good one, guys. It's a really good episode. I liked it. It was nice. A couple of thoughts. I'll go through the episode real quick. I thought, okay, first of all, I thought it was really genius how it ended up being a disease. I don't know what this has to do with the Broca Divide. I love how they talked about that. How like basically they're. Hold on, let me look it up before I look fucking stupid again. What is the Broca Divide? Because he explained it a lot better, and I don't want to be fucking dumb. Okay, yeah. I love how they brought up the Broca Divide. Because, like, from what I'm understanding, it's like where, like, we went from being primitive beings to beings that ended up having we were able to talk, speak, actually make good thoughts. And it's always been, like, I guess, a huge mystery, right? And, like, I mean, I love how the show brings upon all these, like, really old school human, how do I say this? Like, human history, and it gives us an understanding of it, because there are a lot of mysteries about like how we became what we are today. You know what I mean? We went from Homo erectus to Homo sapiens. It's one of the situation where we don't know. We just are kind of guessing how we got to this point. Because at one point we were cavemen, and from being cavemen we became who we are right now. We intelligent thought, more sentient. You know what I mean? More caring. We have more compassion, and it's been a wonder how that happened. I love how in this one it was a disease that ended up being the reason why they were. But it didn't really explain the Broca Divide of how it really happened. I wonder if they would have stayed there if they would have gotten that a little bit longer. I love how it was that they discovered it's because of a lack of histamines, and just because of the fact that Daniel, always took took cold meds. He kind of was fine. I mean, it made sense, and like Teal'c having that the gold inside of him probably helped him out too. But everybody else was getting it. And then the doctor, they explained why. I love how they were able to, we were able to understand why certain people got it, why certain people didn't get it. And it made sense why the doctor didn't get it, definitely. And I was pretty impressed by that because they all had the histamines. Overall, like, I feel like the stories that they really do try to touch on questions about humanity and like why certain things were the way they were. And I find it very intelligent, very awesome how they touch on them and explain it so freaking well. Like, these are really cool concepts, and I feel like the story is going to do that more and more as we go. The last one, it was about Mongols and how a certain sect of the Mongols always had control over their women and why they did it. And this one is about the difference of why we went from cavemen to humans. But it was a disease in their world. It's kind of cool. I really dig it. I really dig how they go about the whole, just all of it, because they do it. It's great, and to understand the show, when it was written and when it was done. Wait, no, I'm gonna go through the episode. I don't want to just, I want to actually go through the episode. How it was done is very interesting. I really like it. I also got to say, man, the president in this world, he's phenomenal. He's a great president. And they do, again, great job of like foreshadowing. Like in the 1 minute mark, that once that Marine that went after Teal'c, he was feeling weird about Teal'c from the beginning, and they just acted on those inhibitions, which is what happened, And like you kind of sat there puzzled for a little bit, See, I completely understand Daniel's plight, and I also understand O'Neill's plight. It's like, yo, we don't gotta stay here. Let's just leave. It's like more dangerous for them to stay there. But for Daniel, and I get it, and I'm now the president agrees with him too. We should learn what's going on in certain areas. This could fill in the gaps of human history and why certain humans are the way they are and how we changed to what we are today. And I completely understand that. It's really interesting, man. Like I said, they do a really good job of just hitting the science and the science fiction of it and putting it together for us to consume. I love it. I'll be honest. I'm very much intrigued by it. The dark world made sense why it was cold as it was, and then the light. I wonder if they have like the sun just stays in one area in their world and they just have to stay like that. It's kind of neat. It's pretty cool. Because they went back like, I don't know how many times between the Stargate to get to this place and figure everything out. I'm glad that the Marines came. All of it really worked out for them at the end of the day. How they were attacked, how they faced things, how the clues that were set, histamines. It's good. The touched, the untouched. That's why it explains why all the guys in the beginning that were wearing white, they had that was their hazmat suit, right? Like that's what that's why I go through the episode about it, so I can figure this out. But that's their hazmat suit in a way. That's why they were getting protected from the touched. It makes a lot of sense. It does. I get it now. Minoan society. I don't know that much about Minoan society, but being there, studying it, that would have been really cool. Who knows? I said the Minotaur, but I guess it was the bull. Yeah, it's a minotaur, right? Guys, I'm not the smartest person here. I'm just remembering things from my childhood as going through history class, and I'll look some things up here and there to figure it out because I find all of it's very interesting. It's very on the nose, spot on. Like I said, everything. For these guys to believe that they're gods is understandable. For these guys to believe that this isn't a disease, this is what happens, it's very understandable. But like as a scientist, from looking at it from afar, I think they could have easily have told, hey, this might be a disease, especially when it came back through. And I bet this is gonna put another scare in SG-1. I mean, in the mountain in SG-1 and Stargate, because if they can bring back diseases with them, bro, that's kind of scary. There's got to be a lot of checks and balances that's gonna happen after this one, because I don't think Hammond expected a disease to come through, But hey, that's what happens, when you have when you go venture out into other planets. Like you got to understand that not everything there is the same as on our planet, and we could get different diseases, different ailments, different. Even different immunities, who knows? It's all, the realm of possibility is everywhere, in my opinion. And I think that's what the show is trying to actually show us, that anything is possible when we go through past the Stargate. I like that, I really do. The attacks, everything, it made sense. I really enjoyed it. They're almost like zombies in a weird way. I definitely think there is some attraction. It's pretty obvious between Carter and freaking O'Neill. There's attraction there. There has to be. Everybody, they did a good job of quarantining. I understand all that. It's like I said, they did a great job of filling in the holes and wondering why certain people were getting, certain people were not getting it. It made sense, Him getting jealous of Daniel wanting to go see Carter made sense too, because there's something there, Hammond is a freaking amazing general, man, because he knew what was happening. He knew when to shut it down right away. He was like, nope, we're blocking off the mountain. Like, this is not getting past here. And then he had to get committed too. That's how on it he is. He even told the president. But again, like I said earlier, I feel like, the next coming episodes, they're going to have a different form of checks and balances because of diseases and things that they can bring back that could be very harmful to humanity at the end of the day. That was really cool how O'Neill was like, let me take it instead, Like I said, guys, all of it was really well done. I really appreciated this episode. I wonder if this is a filler, if this is going to be a one-off. I'm sure, the aftermath of this episode is going to be very important to the overall story because, diseases coming past, we got to check it out. It's got to be something we have to worry about maybe here and there. A lot of checks, a lot of, they got to be right about that. But it also makes me wonder, man, still, this showed how we can go back into the primitive state, but how did mankind evolve from, that primitive state to where we are right now? There was something that happened, Maybe I'm wrong, but I heard that, we devoured, when we started cooking meat or eating meat, I think that much, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I heard eating meat and cooking meat or making certain things and that it evolved us, but I don't know. I'm not an anthropologist. I'm just some guy that watches TV with you guys. You feels me? But overall, great story. I really enjoyed it. This was a fun one. And yeah, I'm ready for the next one, guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I love you all. And I always leave off with saying, hey, man, take care of yourself and your families, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace! Yo, thank you, YouTube, for watching this episode of Stargate SG-1 with me. It means a blast back here. A big shout out to James Torley, our God level patron, and a big shout out to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!